Hey, it's Ducky, and today we are back in the How Much Art Can You Make by the wonderful Chantel Arts. And today we have 3 prompts, and we are continuing to go in chronological order because I have decision fatigue otherwise. So let's get into it. So the first page is, what is that song playing? Draw how a song makes you feel. So when I saw this, I instantly thought of a short film on YouTube. I can't remember the name of it, but I will link it. And about being autistic in school, and I really struggled in school, and I didn't realise until many years later that it's most likely because I'm autistic. So music has always really helped calm my inner world, and I thought I'd draw how school felt without music and how school felt with music. As usual, I did a sketch beforehand. Let's get into it. So you'll probably notice the sketch is slightly different to the one I just showed, and that's because I completely messed up the inking and had to start again. As I said, I really struggled at school. Everything was always too loud and my brain was always going a million miles an hour. Sitting in science and class was super difficult for me. I was not only undiagnosed autistic, but a teenager who was struggling with trauma, depression, anxiety, self-harm and eating disorders. I can't tell you what primary school was like for me because I don't really remember much before I was 13, 14. Music has always helped me feel less alone in the world and less overstimulated. That's still true today. I often feel unable to cope with the world unless I have background noise, whether that's music, YouTube, or mindless doom scrolling. Anyway, 13 is when I found the holy grail of music, emo music. I mean, most of it is actually pop punk, but you know, don't tell 13-year-old me that. For me, the sensory experience of life feels a bit like this drawing. It's overwhelming, confusing, and intense. I feel like this is the best way to explain my overwhelm. There are so many different songs I could have used for this. I was thinking Knives and Pens by Black Veil Brides, but I found looking at the lyrics without the music video didn't give the same vibe. Then there's Hold On To May and Imagine To Water by Veil. I always get them confused with each other. Even on this page, I started writing out lyrics and realised I'd chosen the wrong one. I wanted the lyrics, if you were me, you'd do the same, tattooed on my arms, when I was younger. Okay, I love how these came out, and let's move on to the next one. So, where is your happy place? Draw the location that makes you feel best. So again, I have done a sketch for this one, and this is probably going to look really sappy, but as someone who had a difficult upbringing, I struggle to find anywhere, any one specific place, a safe place or a happy place, but my partner is someone I find incredibly safe, and my hope is that once we have a house together, that will then become my safe place. My partner has helped me heal a lot from a lot of my trauma, so yeah, let's get into this one. So obviously, me and my partner are both gamers and very much enjoy playing games. The setups we currently have don't really work very well for playing co-op games together, but I really want to play the It.2 and Split Fiction games with them once we're living together, because they look so fun, but also one of those games that will get us a divorce because I am useless at helping. We're hoping to have 3 setups in our future house. My partner will have his office and gaming room because he works from home, so that makes sense, and it will have his gaming computer as well. I have his old gaming computer, and that will be in my art studio at my desk where I'll be doing my editing and such. And then we will have the front room, which will be a more casual setup with consoles. We're both hoping to be able to stream games when we're living together, so that could be a lot of fun. Currently I'm playing through Dying Light 2 with my best friend James. We recently completed the first Dying Light game and the DLC the following, which I've never got through the entire story before, so the ending was completely new to me and very unexpected to say the least. I really enjoyed drawing this piece, but the sketch took so many tries to get the faces to look right, and inevitably the quick sketch in my daily doodle diary last year looks so much more like my partner than the end piece does. I even tried tracing it and it still didn't turn out how I wanted. so happy with this one, but my photocopier is at my house and I am at my partner's house, so I am not going to cut this today. I will make sure it's in the video, cutting and sticking it in, but right now I want to photocopy this before I cut it because I love how it looks. This is always my least favourite part. Not too bad. What's on your list? Big or small, the present might be delivered. So I decided to go with more of a wish list than a present list just because it's just been Christmas, so it doesn't really feel right to be a Christmas list. So here's my sketch, and my wish list is a house. Anyone who has seen any of my videos will know that I have been looking forward to buying a house for a while now. We're currently waiting for my nan's house to sell on the market, and then we'll be pretty much free to go and start trying to find a house of our own, which is very exciting, and I feel very privileged to be doing that in this economy. So yeah, let's get into it. I can imagine owning your own house is a dream for the majority of people my age, and I understand the privilege I am in that at some point I will be able to as a disabled young person. My circumstances are that I have 40% of my nan's estate coming to me in April, if my nan's house is sold by then at least. And I have a partner with a well-paying job, so they can get the mortgage for the rest of the price of our house. Being able to have a safe place for me will help me so much with my energy conservation and just managing my health conditions. Having a dedicated art studio where I don't have to pack things away will make me 100 times more efficient in making art. Being able to have a fully gluten-free house so I'm not ill from cross-contamination should help me so much as well. And we're just going to have a lot of aids in place to help me, like a shower chair, a big freezer for making bulk meals, a KitchenAid to make baking accessible again, and just being able to have our things in their specific places and not just crammed into 2 bedrooms. Yeah, I'm just very excited to have this happen. However, it does feel like this future keeps getting pushed back. The executor of the will refused a good offer on the house, and now we're struggling to get viewings, and the estate agents have said that because the solicitor took too long to get our paperwork in order, the amount we can expect from the house is going to be less. I'm so nervous that this house is not going to stand time for us to be in our own home by the end of this year, but I've just got to hope that things will work out. Anyway, this drawing was really fun, but took forever because there were so many tiny details. So to recap today, we did Why Is That Song Playing? Where Is Your Happy Place? And What's on Your List? Okay, so that was today's video. Which was your favourite piece? Mine definitely had to be the happy place one of me and my partner, even if the hands were a little funky and my partner's skin colour looks a bit weird and like he's very ill, but I think I'm probably biased on that one because I just think it's such a cute little picture of us both. Yeah, let me know which is your favourite. And thank you for watching. I can't believe I finished filming this entire video in one day. It is 10:30 at night. I am exhausted and I probably won't be doing that again. Other than the sketches, those were done on a different day. But yeah, it's been a long day. I'm going to bed. Bye!